in pulse code modulation and demodulation trainer kit. The pulse code modulation can be obtained by using the DC signal or from the AC signal. Now here first let's see what happens when we connect the DC output. Here, using this DC adjust knob, the voltage can be varied from plus 5 volt to minus 5 volt. This DC output is been connected to the input block of the PCM modulator block. Here the signal has been converted from analog to digital. You could see AD0, AD1, AD2, AD3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to AD7. The 8-bit data has been shown over here. In similar way, for the demodulation, you could see when the signal DA0, DA1, DA3 up to DA7 is also obtained on the board itself. Thus, you could see the ADC output as well as the DAC output in pulse code modulation demodulation trainer kit. Now here, firstly, you have to connect the transmitter clock to the receiver clock and the transmitter sync signal to the receiver sync signal via patch cords. And to check the demodulated output, connect the PCM output to the receiver data mode of PCM demodulator block, and you could observe the output of PCM demodulated wave on CRO. Now, after making the connections, switch on the kit. The power LED is on. Now here, we have adjusted the signal at plus 5 volt. When we move the knob, the signal is measured from minus 5 to plus 5 volt. Now the signal is at maximum and plus 5 volt. Now we will see the output of PCM wave. Connect the CRO socket and insert it into PCM output. Now on the CRO, we could see the PCM output. When you adjust the DC amplitude wave on the board, you could see its effect. The signal, the pulses are changing. Thus, the modulation signal is passed through the pulses. Now, to check the demodulation, first verify whether the PCM output is given at the transmitter data. The output is same. Hence the demodulation block has received the PCM data, and at the output we check we could see our DC signal back at the same position, this output is thus we have seen the information signal has been passed using pulse code modulation, and the original signal is demodulated in PCM mod demod. In the same way, you could connect the sine wave output to the input of PCM modulated block. You could observe the demodulated PCM modulated wave on the CRO. When there are changes in the frequency knob, you could see the signal is changing in pulses. and when we change the amplitude adjustment knob of the input signal, still there is no change in the amplitude of the signal. You could see the modulation signal changes are being taken in the form of pulses. The same way the output, demodulated output of PCM can be checked. Here, if we change the frequency, the amplitude, we could see its effect on the demodulated output. Thus, we have studied in both the cases how the pulse code modulation and demodulation takes place in pulse code modulation and demodulation kit.